Hello everybody, this is Brian Sampa from Sports TV Media. I welcome you to this show. Today I'm excited, I'm over the moon. Manchester United is a team that I wanted to be all this time. We know the Manchester United fans have suffered because of mediocre football by Manchester United, but all the same we have supported our team all the way. Today, Social and his people had shown the glimpses of Manchester United that we are yet to see in the future. And we are all excited. It was fantastic football that was played. Once more, the teams that are coming to Manchester United or facing Manchester United will think twice before they come with their head up. They have to think twice whether they can get anything out of Manchester United. Because all this time when they have been coming, all of them have been filled with confidence that they can get something out of Manchester United, but not anymore. Because now they'll be gripped with fear. The midfield of Pogba and Fernandes is a marvel to watch. It is forming in a partnership that the world will be scared, tormented by. Every team will be scared of this midfield. I've been telling you all this time. When people said Pogba and Bruno Fernandes can't play together, I said, wait a minute, why can't Pogba and Bruno Fernandes play together? These are excellent players, fantastic players. And so far we have seen glimpses of their game. And we know that Manchester United is headed for greater things. I can safely say we are back. It is like 1999. We are back. We are back. We are back. Manchester City, watch out for Manchester United. Watch out for Bruno Fernandes and Pogba. Liverpool, watch out. I know you are celebrating. You are still in a celebration mode that you have won the Premier League. But watch out. Your celebration might just be cut short. I'm excited. I can't hold my excitement. Coming to the game, Solskjaer, for the first time, has impressed me. He has done something that I've always yearned for a manager to do for Manchester United. For the first time, he has picked a team that I would have picked myself for this game, which is Rushford, Matial, Greenwood, Pogba, Matic, then Bruno Fernandes sitting between the midfield two and the attack. In the goal, De Gea as usual, Luke Shaw, Maguire, Lindelof, and also Wan-Bissaka. This is a team that should have played for Brighton. And Solskjaer went with this team. He went with his team. Most people said he should rest Bruno Fernandes. Are you sure? We saw what Bruno Fernandes has done. I'm yet to see what Rick from my Manchester United stand analytical team has to say about Bruno Fernandes, because we have seen of late he has attacked Bruno Fernandes left, right, and center. We have to wait and see. We also have to wait and see what Mark Goldbridge from Manchester United stand has to say about his favorite player, Matial, because he has a tendency of comparing Matial with Rushford. They are not the same. They are not the same level. They are not the same stage. Rushford is by far miles apart from Matial. Rushford is a step higher than Matial. We have seen this time and again. Matial would play well in one game, but Rushford has been consistent. Even when you say he's not playing well, he has still performed and contributed to the team. Even when he hasn't scored, he has still given assists. But we saw what happened with Matial. He disappeared in this game. Are we excited that our players disappeared in this game? No. But we want this agenda against players to be dropped, where people are favorites. You can't be comparing Matial and Rushford. They are two different kind of players. Rushford is a step higher than Matial. No matter how much you want to raise your and support Matial, we have to accept what is has to be. We can't change who Rushford is, and we can't change who Matial is. Rushford is a fantastic player. He's a player that is a step ahead of Matial. If we are trying to buy Rushford in this in this market, it would cost us more than 100 million. So we have to respect this boy. This boy has done a lot for this club. He has been consistent. Even when we say he hasn't played well, he has been consistent. I'm not saying Matial has not played for us well. I'm just saying this agenda of comparing Matial with the Rushford must end, because they are different. Rushford is a much better player than Matial. So Going back to the game, I want to say Solskjaer has gone with the team that I wanted him to go with, which is the one that I've just given. De Gea in goal, Luke Shaw, Maguire, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka. Then we go to Bruno Fernandes, we go to Pogba, we go to Matic. Then we go to Matial, we go to Rushford, we go to Greenwood. And it was fantastic to watch. The midfield of Fernandes and Pogba, it was fantastic. Look at the passes, the beautiful passes from Pogba to Fernandes, Fernandes to Pogba. Look at the interchange. Look at the combinations with Rushford. It was excellent. It was perfect. Sorry about that. It was a marvel to watch. Look at the goal that Fernandes scored. I know Rick has said that he shouldn't be, he's trying too much and wasting chances. But we bought this person for that purpose. He can score from outside the box. He can score from anywhere. So he has to try to score. He has to make chances. He has to risk. He had to take a risk because that is why we have bought him. And we saw that the attributes of Bruno Fernandes were exhibited and shown in this game. Getting a pass from Pogba, who laid it for him on the silver platter, from outside the 18 box, he shot and it was a goal. This is what we want to see from Bruno Fernandes. And this is a partnership we want to see with Pogba. Pogba, sit down and stop talking. This player has contributed to Manchester United. Even if he hasn't contributed the way we wanted him to contribute, we know that he's world class and we know that he can help us win trophies. So he is happy now with Fernandes. Let us help him settle down. You can see that he's happy when he's playing again alongside Fernandes. You can see the combination. You can see everything is flourishing. You can see that Manchester United is heading for better things and bigger things. As Manchester United fans, let us support these two players in the midfield. Let us not develop an agenda against them. We saw they were fantastic against Brighton. They were fantastic. They were fantastic. This is what we want to see from Pogba and Bruno Fernandes. The game, you see the game, the way it was played, it was effortless. There was nothing like it was being forced. They played the game like it was a training session, you know. Effortless. This is what we want to see from a Manchester team. Look at the boy, Greenwood. He was brilliant. The defenders for the first goal, they didn't even know how to mark him. With his 2 feet, he was brilliant. And for me, I want to say, Solskjaer must give a chance to this boy. Let Daniel James come in as a super sub. Let this boy play. When I see him play, I think I'm looking at Van Persie. So this boy needs to be encouraged and supported. He's great. The ball at his feet is excellent. The shots are excellent. The intelligence, I know most people have said he's not yet mature. Yes, he's not. But we can see that the intelligence is still there. Yes, he may not be at the same level as Bruno Fernandes and these others, but we see that he's slowly developing into a top player. We saw that pass that he did for the pass that came from Matic to him, and the way he cut it inside before it came to Bruno Fernandes to score. It was an excellent pass. So this team came to win, and they have done that, just that. This is why we support this team. This is why we are Manchester United. Let's look at the performance of Rushford. It was brilliant. Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, world class. These two are at another level. We go to Matic. It was brilliant. We go to Wan-Bissaka. It was fantastic. This player has always played and continued to prove that he's one of the best players that we have bought in the history of Manchester United. He's one player that has not made a mistake, as where we say we start regretting the money that we paid for him. He has continued to perform week in, week out. Even when we say he hasn't He hasn't done at his best, still is above average. He has always performed above average. So this is what we want to see. We have to encourage him so that he can become better and better and better. This is what we want to see for Manchester United players. We look at Maguire and the Lindelof partnership. We could see the mistakes they were making sometimes. They could lose the ball. They still need to shake up some rustness, whatever it is. They need to shake it up so that they can get to the top where we want them to be. Because some of the mistakes they made in today's game, if they did that with a big team like Manchester City or Liverpool, could have been punished. Look at De Gea, the save that he made. Many people have gone at De Gea and criticized him, rubbishing him. He's still a top player, world-class player. He can't be compared to the people that you want to take his place. We have to encourage De Gea and support him because he is the best that we have. There's no one else, whether it's Romeo or Henderson, that can compare or compete with De Gea. De Gea has proven at the top level that is a top-level goalkeeper. All we need is to support him. Two goals from Bruno Fernandes were beautiful. We are a marvel to watch. We watch that time and again for years to come. The goal from Greenwood, it was fantastic. So the game was fantastic. It was a marvel to watch. On the negative side, we saw that when Bruno Fernandes and Pogba were taken out of the team was shambolic. I know certain people have said Matic is good, Matic is good. Yes, he's good, but he's only as good as the people that he's put in. Matic and Pogba and Bruno Fernandes and Pogba are miles apart with Matic. They are not in the same level. They're not in the same category. I even wonder why people like Rick from my Manchester United fan channel is able to compare Matic with Pogba and Bruno Fernandes. That kind of comparison is shocking. I don't understand what he thinks when he's comparing these two. We saw that when Pogba and Fernandes were taken out of the midfield, Matic was no longer the same. He couldn't control the ball. He was able to control the ball and do all these things that people get excited about when Pogba and Fernandes were there. But once Pogba and Fernandes were taken out, he was as poor as everybody. As poor as McTominay was. So we see that Pogba and Bruno Fernandes are making Matic a better player. It is not Matic who is making himself a better player. We know that Bruno Fernandes can play better even without Matic. But we know that people like Matic cannot play better if they don't have better players around them. So we have to respect Pogba, we have to respect Bruno Fernandes. We saw what Manchester United can become if Bruno Fernandes and Pogba are not there. In the last 40 minutes that we played, we saw how shambolic the game was when Pereira came in and Matial came in. We saw how shambolic this game was. Just substituting two people made all difference, and Brighton was looking like a better team again. So it has exposed the inefficiency of most of the players that we have had, and why we are where we are today, and why we shouldn't stick with these players like Pereira. These players, Pereira, Lingard, and this level of players have to go for United to move to the next stage where we want to go. We know that McDonald is a good player in the making. He's struggling at the moment. I don't know what is happening with him. He's off form and he's struggling. But we know that in McTominay we have a player that is going to play and contribute to the team. But at the moment he's not playing the same way we want him to play, or the same way he played before he was injured. So, but we are Manchester United. We cannot criticize him. We know he's having a bad time. We have to support this player because he has been for us when we wanted him, when we needed him. He has contributed for Manchester United. It was a great game to watch. I want to thank everyone that shall have a chance to watch this video and ask you to share with your friends. I want you to comment, leave a comment to tell me what you think about this commentary or analysis, and also about the game, whether you agree with what I've said. I want also that you share with other people this video. Click on the notification button so that when we have a video, you are notified of the videos. and subscribe to this channel to support us. Enjoy your day and support Manchester United as usual.